Music in Florence represents a very important cultural value within the streets and throughout history, and its steps that I took thanks to Renaissance. One fruit left by the Renaissance is opera. The opera was born in Florence approximately in the year 1600 and is the great example of excellence in Italian music. Is an integral part of Italian and Florentine musical culture, and that the first opera were created here at the end of the 16th century. The opera is based on musical theater that was a show that was based on the ancient Greek tragedies that were not spoken, but in them the singing in one voice was present. If I were a composer in this century, I would focus on the color that the music transmits to me, perceiving the sensations and projecting them in a reality. For example, the opera makes me feel colorful tones like gold, yellow, and red that attract. The opera shows strength and abundance. For that reason, I imagine a big space and with vibrant colors, and that transmit to the viewer the feeling of amplitude like the Teatro Comunale. To be more exact, the opera and the theater from important notes within the city some the theaters like the Teatro Comunale. The Comunale is currently made up of a huge auditorium, a row of boxes and two large amphitheaters which look like galleries and can accommodate approximately 2,000 people. It was partially destroyed twice by an air raid in 1944 and by the flood in the 1966. However, El Teatro Comunale has always been restored immediately and has come to symbolize the meaning of the city, such as responsibility and the will to start over. This theater is located in a strategic street that creates a cultural node with the streets of the Florence. Another very important point is dance and its relationship with the summer festivals that are celebrated in the city and how it is live in the streets. The summer festival gives place to the contemporary dance and jazz concerts, classical and electronic music in parks and through the streets of the city, showing the connection that the city has with musical culture and in order to keep the different forms alive, of art to give life to the neighborhoods and cultural place of the city. This is how music for the city can give life and create colors in alleys and parks, allowing the inhabitants to have connection with history from the Renaissance to the present day has the various to folk genres with life with Florence.